It's election season as Afghanistan approaches its first ever democratic transfer of power. But things are not as simple as that. The run-up to the poll on April the 5th has been plagued by violence. Fighters from a Taliban movement, resurgent after it was ousted from Kabul by the US-led invasion in 2001,
Taliban regime is coming to an end,
have launched a wave of attacks to sabotage voting. There are also serious doubts about the credibility of the poll after widespread fraud during the 2009 re-election of President Hamid Karzai, who is barred under the constitution from running again. Add in the planned withdrawal later this year of the bulk of NATO forces in Afghanistan, and it's not surprising that many people are afraid about what is to come in a country that has a long history of civil conflict driven by ethnic movements and warlords.
هر کدوم سلاح داره، مهمات داره، نفر داره. اینی میگه حالا پشتون شو، حالا افغان شو، حالا ایش، حالا اوش شو، این خرابیست دیگه.
At this election rally in Panjshir, heartland of the Mujahideen who fought the Soviet occupation in the 1980s, thousands have turned out for the candidate Zalmay Rasool, a former foreign minister increasingly seen as the Karzai government's preferred choice. In this rocky valley with a long record of proud independence and repelling hostile invaders, people fear not just renewed internal conflict, but also the role of neighbouring powers long accused of meddling in Afghanistan.
اگر نیروهای خارجی خارج بشن از افغانستان یک کمی خطر امکان داره که در افغانستان فهمیدی چیزی رونما شود. جنگ‌های امکان داره که از هر طرف پراگندگی است. از طرف پاکستان با اصطلاح راهنمایی شود در افغانستان و کل معلوم است که تمام انتحاریا و اما چیزایی که راهنمایی میشه همین از طرف پاکستان راهنمایی میشود.
While generally improved security and a flow of foreign aid over the past 10 years has fueled a mini building boom in some Afghan cities, significant parts of the countryside in this vast landlocked nation at the heart of Central Asia are now unsafe because of Taliban activity. This tribal elder from a rural district near the eastern city of Jalalabad says Taliban fighters move and kill with impunity in his area. He's angry with foreign forces he says have failed to protect his people and have also killed civilians in airstrikes and other operations.
برطانیه والا دي او د امریکای والا دي موږ د دوی نه ډېره توقع لرله چې زموږ ملک راغله ګر چې موږ په هیڅ تاریخ کې بهرنیان نه منلي نه په خپله خاوره کې زغملي دي خو دوی سره موږ د یو دوستۍ اعلان وکړو چې دا زموږ دوستان دي د دوستۍ مقابل کې موږ د دوی نه چې کومه د امن توقع وه د امن په ځای باندې دوی په موږ کې ډېرې وژنې وکړي.
This election rally is one of many taking place up and down Afghanistan in the last week or so before polling. But equally, there are many areas that are just no-go for both candidates and election officials. And that level of insecurity is a real worry, not just for the impact on these polls and the possibility for violence, fraud and intimidation it creates, but for what it means once international powers finally start to withdraw troops from their long, long war here. Michael Peel, Financial Times, Panjshir.